Hi!
Hello, and welcome to the Daily Almanac for
August 12th.
So, let's get started.
This day in history!
On this day in history, August 12, 1851, Isaac Singer was granted a patent on his sewing machine. With his patent in hand, Singer set up shop in Boston and began to manufacture his invention. He was very successful in selling his machines because he allowed people to buy their machines over time, he provided servicing for the machines, and he allowed people to trade in their machines for new ones. These were new ideas at the time. Also, on this day in 1977, the Enterprise, the model for the first U.S. space shuttle, made its first flight. The flight was within Earth's atmosphere and occurred after the Enterprise was launched from the roof of a Boeing 747. It touched down in California's Mojave Desert after the flight. The Enterprise was named after the Star Trek space module. And on this day in 1981, IBM introduced the PC, personal computer, for $1,600. The IBM PC was a smashing success, and IBM quickly became the #1 microcomputer company, with Apple dropping to second place.
Word power!
Today on Word Power, we're going to talk about the word disaster. A disaster is a terrible event which brings destruction, sadness, and loss. Floods, hurricanes, and typhoons are often referred to as natural disasters. You know, you might say, it's such a disaster when the whole town flooded, we couldn't drive on the roads for months. The word disaster comes from two Latin words which together mean away from the stars. That means that when the bad thing occurred, the stars were not in their proper place.
Ooh, extremes.
Today on Extremes, we ask, what kind of tree has the thickest bark? The answer is the giant sequoia. These massive trees have bark that can grow up to 4 feet thick, or 1.2 meters. Their bark protects the giant sequoia from fire. Giant sequoias live in the Sierra Nevada mountains in California.
Health tips.
Never run with pointy objects such as pencils, pens, scissors, or screwdrivers. You see, most accidents happen when you least expect them, so it's a better idea to walk with the object pointing down. If for some reason you have to run, put the pointy object into something hard like a plastic case or a shoebox. Then, if you fall, the case or box will protect you from injury. President Abraham Lincoln issued the Emancipation Proclamation on January 1st, 1863, during the Civil War, declaring that all persons held as slaves within the rebellious areas are and henceforward shall be free. The Constitution grants extended powers to the president during times of war, and although it would not permit the president to interfere with slavery in the states under normal circumstances, it would do so during wartime. President Lincoln feared that the Emancipation Proclamation would be overturned once the war ended. A constitutional amendment would ensure that slavery could never again resurface. Congress formally proposed the 13th Amendment outlawing slavery on January 31st, 1865, and it was ratified on December 6th, 1865. Well, that's all the time we have left today for Daily Almanac. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope to see you tomorrow.